Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is David Feldman-Makrias, and what we're going to talk about today is how to be the squeaky wheel with Google and why it works. So, without further ado, the instance that I'm referring to is Google Business Profile. And if anybody's dealt with Google Business Profile management that's watching this video, you might find that sometimes it's hard to get edits pushed through your Google Business Profile to get verified, to get re-verified if you get shut down for whatever reason, and just an overall slew of items and issues. So I'm going to utilize this example, but it doesn't have to be limited to Google Business Profile to illustrate the point of being a squeaky wheel would help. So the term comes from being a squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? Sometimes in life, not even sometimes, excuse me, I feel like a lot of the times in life, you need to be a little bit more noisy, um, not necessarily mean, but how I came into this point is reading the book "How to Win Friends and Influence People" by Dale Carnegie makes it put in the perspective that you need to always be considering the other person, right? That's what I took from that book. One of the main points, and that's gotten me pretty far. But I wanted to add on to that, combining that with creating some sort of emotion in the person that you're dealing with also helps. And the emotion, unfortunately, doesn't always need to be a positive one. It can be a negative one and turn into a positive one as well. So I wanted to go over an example with you guys of something I've been dealing with to more contextualize how to be the squeaky wheel, how to do this in an effective way so you can get the desired outcome and maybe even get the desired outcome quicker. So, what I'm looking at right now is it's actually a support document with Google Business Profile Help. Um, and there are a lot of intricacies to fill out this form more than you would think because Google doesn't want to make it too easy to contact everyone. They want to filter it out as much as possible. Even finding this link was a little bit difficult. I had to go to Google Business Profile Support. So I go here and let's try and find the link, right? Well, they're going to tell you to describe your issue here, browse all these topics, so on and so forth. No, I want to contact somebody, so I'm going to contact them. And here is the contact us link. Now, with this link, same as I'm seeing here, it gives you a bunch of items that you need to fill out, a bunch of resources, and then contact options. It doesn't take just 5 seconds, it takes a minute, maybe, a couple minutes because they want to filter it out as much as possible. But basically, I wanted to give you guys a script for how to deal with support agents of Google or any support agent, because oftentimes you can't call them up on the phone. You have to do it via email or you have to do it via chat when you're lucky enough, right? So here's something that I just wrote down yesterday. So, hello, I've been trying to get this location re-verified for weeks now, so this indicates my problem. It was originally verified and then it became unverified, and this has cost our business thousands in potential business because we are unable to add our phone number, thus missing out on phone calls. So a lot of this is about the problem it is to me right now. Um, and I maybe have overemphasized the point, but it's okay. Again, creating that emotions, someone being able to fix a problem that's related to losing thousands of dollars in business is more meaningful and gives people more of urgency that they want to fix it. Have I necessarily counted all the thousands that we've been missing from the phone calls that we haven't gotten? Not necessarily, but is it a little bit of an over exaggeration? Maybe so, but it is effective and it is along the lines of what the impact is to the business. So to move on, we've had staff spend hours trying to get through to Google support on a video call to verify the store, but that takes up more of their time and is extremely wasteful in terms of the business productivity and revenue. All true statements. Please help us re-verify this listing by giving us more options to verify rather than just by postcard and video call. So I'm presenting them with the solution, Not like, oh, fix and verify my listing, because I know that they can't. I just need them to give us additional options. So this point here, I'm already giving them the easy solution for them to accomplish. Because if you don't give an easy solution for people, a lot of the times it becomes very arbitrary. So I say, please help us re-verify the listing by giving us more options to verify, rather than just by postcard and video call, because the postcard doesn't come within the correct time frame, and the video call takes hours dealing with customer support. We would very much appreciate. So even before I get to the very much appreciate, I give a reason why they should give it, because we've run into all these roadblocks already. We would very much appreciate to use Google's listing service to receive phone calls to help our business grow. Thank you. So again, if we dissect this down, and you can utilize this as a script: hello, I'm being cordial enough, but not too overly empathetic and cordial. I've been trying to get this verification re-verified for weeks. It's causing thousands of dollars. We've had staff try to help. It hasn't worked. Please help us by doing this. So it's putting the support agent, whoever reads this, in the mindset of, oh no, how can I make the difference? How can I help these people? Because that's my job. Oh, they already gave me sort of the solution. Let's put it together. And then, of course, we would very much appreciate to use Google's listing service, blah, 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 painting it in the positivity at the end. And then finally capping it off with thank you. So just something I constructed off of the cuff to get something verified, because what I'm finding is a lot of my team and even support people that I work with aren't really getting it done. So this isn't really being a super squeaky wheel as you would think. When I think of squeaky wheel, I think of complaining, or I think of, oh, come on, we have to whine and moan and get attention in the negative in order to get something going. And sometimes it does help to be the squeaky wheel. But there are different ways to be squeaky, right? This is still being squeaky. This is still being, hey, I need help here. I need help here. I need help here. But it's not necessarily doing it in the negative. Now, if this didn't generate some action, you can use more of the negative. Oftentimes I'll talk to support agents like, you know what? I know this isn't your fault, so bear with me, because I know it's not your fault. However, I'm extremely frustrated. I'll start raising my voice. I'll start doing some of those things to evoke the emotions. But I'm telling the logical part of their brain, it's not your fault, right? I just need help. So I'm not pinning that individual person or support person, but I am causing the emotional impact for them to try and help me, right? So I know it's a little bit more than we normally think of when we're dealing with support, but these tips have really, really helped me out of jams. They've really, really helped me out in situations when support agents told me I couldn't do anything, when my staff told me it was not likely going to get done. And, there's a way to be a squeaky wheel, basically. So feel free to use this template. I'm going to include the Google Doc in the link of this video. Like, comments, subscribe if you found this information useful. If you have any other comments, what you find works with support agents and getting things done, please let us know. And, Google, Facebook, some of the big platforms often have support agents that aren't very educated on the platform and are just trying to do their daily job. So it's hard to expect enormous results out of them, but that's why we have to be crafty, and we have to be as, creative as we possibly can. So be the squeaky wheel when necessary. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.